the Italian Dolomites. Vast, dramatic, wild. This is a region bursting with natural beauty and diversity. Covering an area of over 140,000 hectares and with 18 peaks rising to over 3,000 metres, the mountain range is a mecca for outdoor enthusiasts. When it comes to hiking, there are 6 established Alta Via long-distance routes, of which the Alta Via 1 is perhaps the most well-known, following a waymarked and well-trodden path. I set out in the middle of the summer season to see for myself what makes the Dolomites so special. Good morning folks, and welcome to day 3 on the Alta Via 1. I'm not actually on the Alta Via 1 though, that's the only thing. Where I just stayed last night is just obviously slightly off the trail, and well, let's just say the weather is not as bad as my app said this morning, but we can definitely see the clouds brewing. So I've decided to take the most direct route to my refuge, which feels a bit like cheating, but it's really not, because otherwise I have to go this weird shape and it doesn't really matter. I feel like I'm just seeing today as an active recovery day. I just asked at the hut and they said, oh, it's about an hour and a half up to there. So I'll see if that's actually true. And I'd like to show you, I don't know if I can, but I've been struggling a lot with my trousers. I've fallen down, and the hut, they gave me a ribbon so I can hold my trousers up, and so far so good. But I am on route 424 and I'm going to be joining route 440, which is going to take me directly up to my hut today. After a blissful walk through meadows and over bubbling streams, I began to ascend the mountainside with fine views backwards and in front too, actually. Funnily enough, I can actually see the hut. That is crazy. Very short day today. I mean, it's still a way off right now. We're not there yet. Climbing higher, I could see the clouds growing denser over the mountains, and soon enough, thunder rumbled overhead, and it began to rain. You can see it's really coming in from that valley, so it's actually kind of not over the top, but it's not going to be very nice up there, because this is sleety stuff. Okay, calm down. Oh, that doesn't work. What is that? Help! Help! Right, so there's our hut, here's the rain, here's the path, and this is what we'll be joining tomorrow. So that's the col that I could have come via today. Don't mind that I didn't, we get to do it tomorrow. So we'll be heading that way along the 436. It's 20 past 10, and well, I'm pretty much at the refuge. That is day 3 done. I'm not very good at this whole sitting still, relaxing thing. I did bring a book. I am carrying a book, so I can read. But that's a proper rest day. We'll see how the weather goes. I might end up going for a wander. In fact, I think I will. But yeah, bish bash bosh. Cool. Not much to say about that. Anyway, this is us. Happy days. Oh, this is the place to be. Right, usual thing, leave the boots. They've got all these Crocs. So you can see this balcony looking down over the restaurant. It is absolutely pouring down out there now. And you can hear the thunder. It is not a nice day to be out. Not a nice day at all. It's definitely clearing up now, which is nice. So you can see it's looking much brighter over the mountains again. Alright, first things first, I've just definitely overdressed. Now that the storm has moved through, it's not as cold. But I want to go and check out some of these artillery posts and remains from the war. That is so crazy, just tucked down here. I had no idea this was here. I suppose that's kind of half the point. It's like an open air museum. So all these buildings built into the rocks here. Trenches going that way, trenches going that way, trenches going that way, trenches up here. Gosh.
The area by the Rifugio is known as Cinque Torri, named after the 5 epic pillars reaching skywards. Around the northern edge of these pillars was a chilling maze of World War I fortifications and trenches. The area has been well preserved and gave folks like me the opportunity to explore and learn, with billboards detailing in different languages what life would have been like for the soldiers who were stationed here. It was a sobering experience.
This is so crazy, I can't get my head around this. Just how war touches every possible corner of the globe. You'd think that the mountains would be the last place where war rages, but it's a border, so there's a lot of history here.
I spent several hours wandering the trenches, reading and gazing out over the surrounding vistas, trying to get my head around it all. Let's just say I failed miserably, but I was really glad at how my day had inadvertently allowed me the time to look around and absorb the stories.
Wow, what an evening.
After a hearty dinner, I headed back outside to enjoy a spectacular sunset, with the surrounding ridges painted red, orange and pink. It was a beautiful way to conclude a different, yet very special day on the Alta Via 1.